ドラゴンエイジオリジンズやっていくぞ。それと今回がドラゴンエイジオリジンズアウェイキングのラストパートになります。
The Darkspawn have fielded armies, and the nobles want to know how you will protect them. Shall I assemble them, or do you need more time to strategize? I will send messengers at once.
We've waited enough. Those who are late will just have to be filled in.
Lord Edelbrecht, this is the commander of the Greys Council, not yours.
What will you do then, Commander? I've lost whole villages to the army of Darkspawn. This is no...
Commander! Commander!
What is it, girl?
A Darkspawn army is within sight of Amaranthine.
Make her protect us. They're attacking the city?
Amaranthine has been undermanned for weeks. She may not last long.
Our forces cannot move quickly enough, but a small band might make it in time.
But that's suicide.
We must try.
If anyone can turn the Darkspawn tide, it would be you, Commander.
Fighting a horde of Darkspawn with almost certain death awaiting? Don't even think of leaving me here, Captain.
Who do you want to take with you, Commander?
Whatever.
Who else will you bring?
We will cut down all Darkspawn before us, and I will learn what they have done with my sister.
Who else will you bring?
And here I thought I'd retire to the country with a plump wife and several nubile mistresses. I suppose it'll have to wait.
And so it is decided.
Don't you go dying on me, Commander. That's the Legion's job.
I'll make sure the Vigil's ale supply is safe. Leave a few Darkspawn skulls for me to kick in, right?
If I ever had doubts of you, they are erased. Fight nobly, and if you die, die with honor.
The rest of us will stay here. Make her protect you and hold you close, Commander.
退治の時間だ。ベランダのアースクエイクで敵の動きを封じてからインフェルノで一網打尽にします。インフェルノは味方にも当たる範囲魔法だから。ヒーラーのアンダースを入れています。ナサニエルは負けです。ナサニエルがいる本当の理由は、ナサニエルを PT に入れてエンディングを迎えると続編ドラゴンエイジにも登場するからです。呪文が発動すれば勝ちです。
Please, Grey Warden, save my family. My family's in the city.
Please calm yourselves while I speak to the Warden Commander. Warden Commander, I am glad you arrived when you did, but I fear there is little that can be done now. I failed in my duty. But believe me, Warden Commander, there was no chance for success. A couple of nights ago, a swarm of gruesome creatures emerged from beneath the city. They spread pestilence and destroyed everything they touched. Then at dawn, the other Darkspawn attacked. Warden Commander, it's too late. Amaranthine is lost. The buildings might remain, but there will be few survivors so long after those creatures appeared. Their corruption is so virulent. At least a quarter of the city succumbed within the first day.
Constable, there is a Darkspawn approaching, alone.
Archers, take him down!
Peace. Do not be killing. Only talk. Architect has a message for Grey Warden.
As you wish, Commander.
The Mother's army. It marches to Vigil's Keep. she attacks now. The architect, he sends me to warn you. You must save the keep, then finish the mother in her lair. The Grey Wardens are valuable to the architect. The mother, she knows this.
If we leave now, we may be able to make it back to the Vigil in time to save it.
And what about the Darkspawn here?
Soon, they will go to Vigil's keep as well. The mother, she wants the keep destroyed utterly.
The Darkspawn has a point. We cannot leave with this other army hot on our heels. The Constable says the city is lost. I say we destroy it, burn it, and all the Darkspawn within.
You can't be considering this! Burning a city that has stood for generations? Trade will collapse without Amaranthine.
You know in your heart destroying the city is the only real option. I stand with the commander in this.
This is wrong. And if there's even one innocent person in there, we can't just... You're right. Amaranthine is just... It's just a shell now. No one lives. The Constable said so himself.
Then Amaranthine will burn. Maker, forgive us for what we are about to do.
Commander.
I knew we could count on you.
You have returned. I did not think you would.
You're very good at saving people from certain death, aren't you?
So rare that someone's glad to see me. I think I'll bask in this for a while.
I don't know how you got here in time, but Andraste's blood we could use your help. A few days after you left for Amaranthine, we spotted the Darkspawn. A whole army. The walls have been bloodied, but the worst is yet to come. Amaranthine? Burned?
The city was already sacked. The survivors diseased. Or worse.
The men I brought for the War Council are still assembled here. We have not forgotten what you have done for us, and our people.
I'm not a half-bad shot with a bow. I'll be on the tower. If you want me to harass any particular Darkspawn, just point them out.
Darkspawn by the scores and a handful of stone is all that separates us. Feels like home. With the lyrium sands you gave me, I cooked up some real surprises for the catapult. Just holler if you want a whole mess of beasties to meet their maker.
As you command. Scouts report the Darkspawn are advancing on the walls.
I will fight with you, Commander. My scouts will let us know where the fight is fiercest.
Hold together, men! Andraste's blood, hold! On me! For the Wardens! For Amaranthine!
ビジル要塞防衛ではアーチデーモン戦であった兵士召喚やファイヤーボールなどの支援機能が使えます。ファイヤーボールはボス以外なら一撃で倒せるぞ。照準アイコンを押して屋上にいる弓兵が援護射撃をする。兵士以外は時間経過で再使用できる。
Commander. Did we win? I've seen enough of battle to know. I'm a dead man. It has been an honor, sir. Fight them with everything you have.
He's dead, Commander. There's nothing I can do.
The smell of blood, fresh in the air. Their walls will not hold. Ogre, you will crush them. The underground is blocked. You must succeed.
オーガーと魔導士が出現するまでダークスポーンを借ります。くらえ、インフェルノ。リサイクルへレティックいるな。
Quickly, we must fight.
Let's make this quick!
Yes.
You're no match for me!
We've won? The price was dear, But the vigil holds. Veril would be proud.
Captain! Commander! I've news. We know where the Darkspawn came from. Their retreat left a trail even the greenest of recruits could follow.
With what men? The army has taken heavy losses. Dead, wounded. It will be some time before they can mobilize again.
Commander has the right of it. Every day you wait is another day of broodmothers spawning new evil. We've seen you in action, Commander. You and your companions are an army all on your own.
I'm glad to see that you are well, sister.
Sereni. Oh, thank Mythal you're still alive. What has the Architect done to you? Why are you with him?
The Architect is kind to me, and tender, and he has told me his plan. The Darkspawn are just like us. The Architect has freed them, and they search for a place in this world, just like the Dalish are searching. Everything he's done to help his people. You can respect that, can't you, sister?
Sereni, they killed our friends, and so many others. Don't you remember?
I do. And this is why I must help them. They are like children come into the world with no understanding of what is good and fair. They have a bestial nature, but I've seen them overcome it. They just need to be shown how. No, I have work to do. The Architect is waiting for me. And for you. He will explain everything. You will see, as I have seen.
No! Don't go!
And so we meet again. No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander. When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened. I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
A misunderstanding? Did you not attack the Grey Wardens?
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate. My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood. In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform. Similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
I like my blood where it is, in my veins.
If this will stop the blight, isn't a bit of blood worth it? This is what my sister saw.
Once they are freed, the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak, they act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The Mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the Mother alone, and I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
Darkspawn or no, he has a good point. Do we really want to keep killing each other forever?
This is what my sister saw. An ally amongst the Darkspawn. This is an opportunity we cannot pass up.
Help me kill the Mother. And after it is done, I will leave to continue my work. My most flawed creation. Freedom drove her mad, and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains. I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know. Why do some of your kind become Grey Wardens? Why do some possess magic? I have no answers.
What if he's wrong? What if this doesn't stop the Blight, but makes something worse?
This is the right thing to do. Sarani believed it, and I do too.
Thank you, Commander. I realize what a leap of faith this is for you. I hope that I prove worthy of your trust. The Mother lies ahead, Warden. I cannot approach her physically. Her children protect her from my power. But when you reach her, I will do whatever I can to help you. You have my promise.
Now the pieces fall into place. The Grey Warden comes, the instrument of the Father. Oh, and the Father, he is but a shadow. Oh, how my children protect me. How they love me.
I have told you many times, Mother. I am not the Father. I am simply the Architect.
It does not change what you are. You took away that beautiful music, left us with nothing.
It was a mistake to free you. It has left you with madness. I am truly sorry.
But perhaps the Warden would like to hear how it was that the Father began the Blight. You want the source of the Archdemon? The one who brought all our kind to the surface? Here he is!
Ouch. Score one for the Mother, huh?
Ah, there it is then. Unfortunate. I did find the old god Athemiel, but I did not wish another Blight. I attempted my joining ritual. My hope was that this would free all Darkspawn, unravel the curse from its source. Alas, I was unlucky. Is it not the way of the Grey Wardens to do what must be done, in the name of combating the Blight? The Blight is a menace, both for your people and for mine. To end it requires sacrifice and risk.
And how lonely the Father was. How terrible to be the outcast, the outsider. He claims he wishes the Darkspawn to be free, but what he truly wants is to correct them.
However you feel about what I have done, the Mother is mad. She cannot be allowed to...
Begone, Shadow! You cannot harm the Mother any more than you already have. And now the hero is alone. Oh, the Mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down! Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
マザーを倒すとエンディングです。アウェイキングはストーリーよりも戦闘に力を入れていたので、ラスボス討伐後の宴会もなく、あっさり終わります。本編がボリュームあった分少し物足りない。ドラゴンエイジにもストーリー面白いからやろうかな。やるとしても、 ドラゴンエイジ2の PC 版は日本語化 MOD ないから自作の字幕つけてやります。翻訳大変そうなら飛ばして3作目やるかも。あとはやってから考えます。無駄話は以上です。それではエンディングをご覧ください。